Hi, I'm Caleb Broom, your host today for Cooking Live with Dorsey High. I'm at the home of Dan and Lori Burrier, and today on our menu we are making sweet and savory crepes. I have with me Dan Burrier, Lori Burrier, and my culinary teacher at Dorsey, Mrs. Marzette. And the first thing we're going to make is our sweet crepes. We make the batter with 1.5 cups of milk, 3 eggs, 1 cup plus 1 tablespoon of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and you mix it together, and then right before you're going to cook it, you add 3 tablespoons of oil. So for the filling we're going to use 3 apples. You want to cut them in half. We're going to leave the skin on because it's prettier in the crepe. Oops. You want to cut the core out and slice them. And then, yeah, okay. This is what the crepe batter looks like. You have to let it sit for 30 minutes, and this is what it looks like after 30 minutes. I'm gonna whisk a little bit. This is kind of the consistency you're looking for, like not too runny, not too watery, but they're not really thick. And we're going to add 3 tablespoons of oil to it. 1, 2, 3. We're going to whisk it till you don't see the oil separated from the batter anymore. You use any pan, just make sure it's hot. We're going to add a tablespoon of oil to the pan. Take the pan off the fire, let it cool off a little bit. Move it around a little bit, let the heat come off. And then take about, this ladle is kind of big, so you might want to not even fill it up. Pour it towards the end of the pan and swirl the pan around in a circle. So. We're going to add a little bit more. Make sure all of it's covered. And then pour the excess back in the bowl. So this sauce should cover the pan. Then put it back on the fire. So use a towel. I grab it with my fingers and I flip it. Let them cook. Oh, I need a plate. Can you pass me a plate, please? Let it cook for like 10 seconds. You can swirl the pan and move it like this, and it's ready to go. Oh no, I don't need a plate. I need a trash can, because this one is going in the trash. The first one always goes in the trash. One more time. So we pour it in the pan, put a little bit more, make sure it gets all the way around, and then pour the excess off. Put it back on the fire, and let it heat up. So we're going to put it on the towel. We're going to flip it. This is the color that you actually want. Can you see it? So you want to try?
Yeah, sure.
So pick, no, set it down. Put one in. Yeah. That's too much. Whoop.
Sorry.
It's alright, it's alright. Pour it.
Yep.
And swirl it around the pan. Right, and then pour the rest off.
Pour the rest.
Yeah. It won't matter that much. See? That's how it's supposed to look.
Wow.
See how easy?
Okay.
So how about it, Miss Lori?
My turn?
So ladle it. You swirl the pan around. Put all of that. Put a little bit more. Swirl it around. Yep, pour it all off. Sit on the fire. Yeah, put it on top.
So I'm just picking it up and moving.
Flipping it over. Oh, yours is perfect. For the apple filling, we're going to use 2 tablespoons of butter. And sugar. It's all right.
I'll just apologize.
Sugar. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of sugar. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I spilled some. And cinnamon is just for color, like to have kind of an apple pie kind of taste. And we're gonna add.
Do you have to worry about it burning?
No.
No?
Because we're gonna add the apples right to it. It's kind of gonna. Oops. I'm gonna add all these apples. Oops. Those apples, might as well add my apples too. I'm gonna mix this up to get all the apples coated. I'm gonna add the coarsely chopped walnuts to the filling. Want to taste the?
Sure. Really tasty.
The apples. So just, you try with me. You try with me again. Oh. You're welcome.
These aren't any good.
What?
These are no good. I'm gonna go eat them all myself.
Oh, what did I do? I thought I did something
I'm
wrong.
just gonna steal them.
Oh.
I'm sorry. They're great. No, it's just terrible. Nobody else can have them.
They're good, don't believe him. So we're going to let this jar of butterscotch caramel I got it. Let the water come up to a boil and heat the caramel sauce so it'll be able to drizzle. Our water is up to a boil, so then, check our sauce. This is the consistency that you want it to be able to drizzle it like this. So we're gonna cut the fire off. And we're ready to fill our crepe. So, I'm gonna put a crepe on the plate. Yeah, well, the brown side is a little bit prettier than this white side, at least for this one. So, we're gonna use the brown side as the outside. So we're gonna fill it with our apples and walnuts that were cooked in the sugar and cinnamon and butter. Can you smell it?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
It's really pretty, huh?
That's really pretty.
And then we're going to fold it over, 3-fold, so that one side is overlapping the other. Tuck that little part in. And we're gonna drizzle our butterscotch caramel over it, like this. A little bit more. You see that so far? And we're gonna put our walnuts. Not too much. And powdered sugar. So I'm gonna tap this because when I spin it, it comes out a lot. So just a little bit. Okay, so this is what it comes out to look like. You see it?
Really gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay, that concludes our show today, Cooking Live with Dorsey High at Dan and Lori Burrier's house. Thank you and see you next time.